Former Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro and his wife, Michele, were among 8 people summoned by federal police for questioning on Thursday. Authorities are investigating accusations that expensive gifts from foreign nations were illegally sold with profits intended for Bolsonaro. Under Brazilian law, such gifts are required to become part of the public collection. The gifts, notably 2 sets of jewels, were received during official trips to Saudi Arabia and Bahrain. A former lawyer for the Bolsonaro family, now suspected of involvement in the scheme, spoke to the media as he arrived for questioning and proclaimed his innocence.
Jamais cometi qualquer irregularidade ou ilícito.
I have not done anything irregular or illegal. I am the victim of fake news by some journalists.
Bolsonaro has previously denied any wrongdoing in this case, but under the advice of his legal team, the former president and his wife both chose to remain silent on Thursday. Bolsonaro's opponents acknowledge that the jewels case is a lesser crime compared to other accusations against the former president, like neglecting his duties in fighting the COVID-19 pandemic while in office and inciting an attempted coup d'etat after his election loss. It is, however, a case that touches on a sensitive issue for Bolsonaro's camp, as he's always presented himself as an anti-corruption champion. This political scientist notes, however, that while all these accusations have hurt Bolsonaro's political status, he remains extremely popular among his hardcore supporters.
There's something quite interesting. Research suggests that for those hardcore Bolsonaro supporters, this doesn't have an impact. This is because for these Bolsonaristas, whatever happens to the president is seen as political persecution, media harassment, and systematic targeting.
Bolsonaro is already barred from running for public office until 2030, the result of a trial in June that found him guilty of abusing his power and using it to discredit Brazil's elections. The big question looming in Brazil with these other cases against him: could the former president end up in prison? Paulo Cabral, CGTN.